Nso oba forex trading mu a trader bia wo kwan ofa so trading. Offer traders ahodo be say 5. All mu nyina profitable, all mu make sika e forex market we so a. Na ubie the same chart. If you ever say ubie chart of Euro USD mom. Now catch ubia so ubia analyze ma ubia be ma different thing that they see. Ubia be ma different thing. That is because ubia o kwan ofa so ti chart na say. Ubia o kwan ofa so ye den analyze chart na o interpret the ohu screen so. But it doesn't matter strategy ubia trading. Every strategy every trader will be trading is going to revolve, and I say it is going to be having a backbone our topic and then person can what's that. But I assure you, say you are looking at it the wrong way. Definitely what is support and resistance. What is support and resistance? What is demand and supply? Now, the way I trade you know is different from the way I export no. Make sure we video we how I be to identify correct supply and a correct resistance. No one also identify where correct support and a correct demand. Now, any support be an out trade ya any resistance be also valid. And any support be also any good say we consider as it being valid and I say any valid. Video we may breaking it down and make sure how I best spot the right support, the right resistance are. I will teach you kwanya and I make sure kwanya will be to make trade you whilst you yourself practice this for a longer time and for a fewer times that you will understand. One case will be kwanya first Friday a trade you is one case will be chat now. One also want to chat and I say and I will be forest chat be will be too confusing. And then we will break candlesticks meaning down, we will break support and resistance down. Send ye ubetia CS one cast start to say ube apply because every strategy revolve around these things. Key support and key resistance. Benyeni nani account as valid. Inti she video we see we ebi ana video we ayo hour kakra. E wakakra na me post to TikTok many part 1, part 2, part 3. Send the ubetimi ahwe short na wati ase. Say and once I made no full video back compared there to him say. Make a chat so and then I will break everything down for you to understand support and resistance, and then from now on we build chat na we be who the kwan we first trading. Me am it friend me Isaac wait me so friend me Rashid. That's it.
All right. Nti senior bear may explain bibia ama atowasuma na say obeti ase kama no. Meto me bo ase akasa boko send obeti ase. Na video we so se unya question bi wo ma put it under the comment section. So offer say ube leave you comment for question you can DM me. My contact is going to be on my bio on TikTok and now say on YouTube no me contact better the comment section. To wait me DM me and then leave any comment. I'll do my best say may answer because me person want this concept as this is where every strategy is going to evolve from. And knowing this and I'll bet you as no I'm always developing as a trader when it comes to price action. Now, you can say support there and I can say support or market and so as a trainer saying. My main for we example, you can say we a mobile phone price and a it is a price a coffee ma price no bed draw line kitty you can say price no at 100. So what must say 100 GH. And a price started say a sortie for that particular phone. No. Into phone chrono so etia babedu ibia 25 Ghana cedis 25 GH. Into price no eso tibedu 25 GH no. So what must say a hono ana price started say air than any one akosuru biem. Into price started say air rise akosuru. Ama bibia is emphasis here babedu ibia 40 GH. Now, you can say supporter. Support your baby price is sunny fee, a do ya a make it turning point. Into baby a make it turning point and 25 cities. So I had saying you better consider this area as what? As our support level. Support and your line. Support and your line. But you do our better as may develop a topic we now better as ye. Na ɛka sɛ support nso a ɛhɔ na ɛkyɛ sɛ price no bɔ full year kuduye no ana amanfo hu sɛ ɛɛfo dodo nti ɔmo yɛ dɛ ɔmo mbra mbɛto nti atɔfoɔ dɔɔso no ana ɛma price start sɛ ɛkɔ so. This is the support. Yɛnhwɛ resistance nso resistance nso yɛmfa no sɛ price ɛwɔ ebia 100 cedis ɛna price na ɛyɛ 100 cedis no nkurɔfoɔ dwen sɛ ɛɛfo nti ɔmo tɔ atɔfoɔ ba dodoɔ tɔ no na ne bo yɛ den adeɛ biara ɛwɔ hɔ no ne bo ɛyɛ den na kyerɛ sɛ atɔfoɔ tɔ gu so amanfoɔ ɛpɛ no ɛdɔɔso nti ɔmo tɔ na ne bo yɛ den na ne bo yɛ den du baabi na ɔmo kaa sɛ no ade wɔ ne bo ayɛ den too much nti yɛpɛ sɛ yɛnyɛ den yɛntɔn ebia na da bi ɛso ate nti sɛ woyɛ dwadini ɔbɛhu sɛ ade no bo ayɛ den no ɛhɔ na wobɛtɔn nya wo sika nti ɛmfa nsa ha no sɛ price aba abɛdu 300 GH nti abɛyɛ fono no abɛyɛ ne bo na aba abɛyɛ dedenden no nti wobɛyɛ den wobɛyɛ w'adwene sɛ wobɛtɔn nti dodoɔ start sɛ ɛtɔn adeɛ no a baby ɛtɛn fiiɛ no so what ase baby a turning point no happen no ɛhɔ ɛna ɛfɛ hɔ resistance nti no start sɛ drop if some particular price ebedu yɛn fancy bia 180 GH nti baby a ɛyɛ 300 GH no ɛhɔ ɛna ɛyɛ den ɛyɛ resistance because hɔ na adeɛ no bɔ yɛ den ama ɛyɛ den start sɛ sell no so about trading side a yɛbɛka sɛ big banks and banks akɛseɛ no ana make decision sɛ ahanum say no whatever ade korɔ deɛ no ɔmo hwɛ ne bo ayɛ den nti nobody wants to buy crossing that zone nti ɛbɛyɛ den ɛbɛma ade korɔ no bo ayɛ den ama na aba fam sɛ adeɛ bi nso bo yɛ for too much a ana make turning point a ɛba ɛso say a ɛkyɛ sɛ central banks anaasɛ institutions anaasɛ big banks ɛyɛ sika akɛseɛ ɛwɔ market no so no ana make decision sɛ ahanum say na ayɛ den ayɛ for too much nti ɔmbɛyɛ den ɔmbɛ start atɔ nti ɛba nsa na ade no bo ayɛ den a start sɛ ɛyɛ den right nti yɛmbra chart no so na menkyɛw how a wobɛtumi identify this ade a maka ho asɛm na support and resistance woba o chart so ɔho na ho sɛ market no ɛkɔ soro sei a wohwɛ ade we na mebisa sɛ sisi a no market no ɛyɛ den a based on the way direction it and ɛkɔ hia wobɛka sɛ ɛsane fam ana meboa nti wo de line koraa to so a wobɛhu sɛ ɛyɛ den line no ɛsane fi soro kɔ fam ana meboa nti no sɛ ɛba ne saa na ɛkyerɛ sɛ there was a time a ɛkɔduru soro baabi a ade no boa yɛ den a ama ayɛ sɛ ɔmo tɔn nti no ɛhɔ no yɛbɛka sɛ hɔ yɛ den ɛhɔ yɛ resistance nti example ahanum sɛ yɛbɛ consider this area as what as a resistance so what must say before say yɛbɛ consider this as resistance no price ɛfo kɔ soro so what must say price for kɔ soro nti yɛmfa sɛ hana price ɛfo fie ɛfo soro fie ase ha se nti du soro ha no na ne bo ayɛ den too much ana yɛ den start sɛ sane fi soro aba fam sei sane fi soro aba fam sei nti baby a turning point ne happen yɛ no ɛhɔ ne yɛfrɛ hɔ sɛn yɛfrɛ hɔ resistance right now mebisa wo sɛ den na ɛkɔ so ha ma memmoa kakra price ifi soro ana ɛba down ha na ɛyɛ den start sɛ turn ayɛ den akɔ soro ana start sɛ turn akɔ so sei ɛna ɛkɔ soro aba ti baby a make turning point ne hɔ ne yɛfrɛ hɔ support. So this is a support zone. So now the question is kwan bɛn so na we identify say some level is a valid support. What is the main thing that be pointed out say this is a valid support? Now remember 4 major rules are a guided support and a resistance. Now the first rule of support is say price edu ho na a reject aggressively. That is a good support zone. All right. So because a price react to a level aggressively, the me person mention say price do ho no instantly na rejecting ho. So what must say? Say price rejecting ho area be say fast. A bit maba say it's one of the reasons that will let you know say this area is a support zone. It happened aggressively. So what must say it happens and as a bit maba say weak Me can week at the HN say candle drew Hosea no. Yen fancy we a green candle. So what must say? Candle no do hanum say na ana ye den. A rejected that side with a week. This is the week. Price do baby say ya. Ubon see instantly na rejected fast. Neja long week followed by a bearish candle. The major no. We bit my a sign say this area is holding price, and I said this is a zone a very good resistance. Say support nso a ubehu ni say market either na price either I reject it at that zone very fast. Nti enhwa ade. Ti price do ha no na say red candle. Yemfa say ha support. Price do ha na red candle. A bear reject it very fast. BBC you won't see jawe ko. So on the way I mention. So no support, you can spot support when price aggressively reject was a zone very easy. A bit me eja some candle like this, and then it will be followed by a bullish candle. This one is a first point to spot a zone big money is trying to reject that price, and as a big money are making decisions. So what must BB says here, you should know said that the buyers or more hanum say na atofo e wo hanum say no mo do so na mo very very aggressive. Say BB says so a trese sellers e wo hanum say no very big players they are involving themselves in here. So what must say e be showing massive candles rejection, aggressive rejections from this area. Second reaction, and I say second rule you have to put in your mind is when you are identifying a support and resistance, and say price consolidate bebre wo ho. If that level is going to really hold price, the me person mention say yemfa say ma menhwa ade nkyerɛ yemfa say price do ho see no a hitting ho 1, so what must see 2 bon say ko and check a rejected first, net try say be break even now rejecting next. This is showing aggressiveness, and I say sellers say 100 they are very very aggressive. I bet touch it 2 times and then it moves very aggressively. A bit means what I got 3 times. So what must say a bit my rejecting 3 times before it start flowing down. When you spot multiple rejection 1, 2, and now 1, 2, 3, it's a good sign. Say this resistance is very very strong. Say your support in so na price do a bit man rejected 1, na ko and I say be rejected 2, a be rejected 3. These are what signifies say this zone very very strong, and this support zone very very strong. But who can be bit say price here BB say and they just say very weak. Surprise do ho na ye BBC as a call na bem na e call na e doors be briba the bargaining and I say pressure one say no doors. It doesn't make this support zone very very strong. So what must say ubehu rejection be bre candle na force meaning say buyers say 100% mon buying crossy, sellers say 100% sell embrafem, which means that the pressure here is too much. It doesn't give you a very strong resistance zone. If the same thing happens here, now rejection here be break too much, multiple weak rejection up and down on line. This shows that this support is weaker. There is a chance say a bit mean a break because pressure air cost one say sellers ninya one din be break market bet was work of them. Se hanso se buyers nya one ni be market bet was work meaning say sa pressure one. You can't rely on it say a very strong level and a zone. So what must say? Ade ba kon so was say on shining so and say another rule that should guide you when you want to trade support and resistance. And say you should consider the fresh levels. So what must say? You should consider the most fresh levels. So because the fresh levels are the market are rejecting massively. Very good touch waha. Na eko na babaka. This zone become very very strong for you to make your decision right there, because history and now from the past this history tells us say price rejected very aggressively with this zone. Meaning say there was a big decision that was made by the buyers and then the sellers at this zone. So for whatever reason, when price approach you hand say bima, sad decision, no, it doesn't mean say it has been nullified and I say it's no longer valid. The chances say or mobesa kai say no, this zone is a strong zone and I say a bigger zone. No. Sellers a better market no dorsum. So you have a chance to make money because price has a higher chance of dropping when a fresh zone first touch. Say a touch in who see na ekokoye de epe ebe touch no third time na ekokoye de epe. Sometime after the third touch no it doesn't become very strong again. There's a chance it be breaky. So what must say? So you should consider the most fresh start and as a fresh levels are and two tested. Say a testing 1, 2, 3 touches we no more. I quite say you consider this level for so long. When buyers are coming, they can use force to break the zone and create new highs, which will definitely happen. So you don't want to be trading when the support level has been holding price for so long. After 3 touches, wait for a break and then you should consider trading a breakout. And that's a retest of that breakout. The last one I may point out and say you should consider support and resistance from the higher time frames. Higher time frame like the daily support and resistance are strong. 4-hour support and resistance are aggressively strong. 1-hour support and resistance are so strong. But who cut down to the 15 minutes, 5 minutes, those time frames are usually for entries. And I said that is the zones are and I said time frames are you buy, you use it for your entry, your stop loss. A signal like a for entry. Inti se many wa mema kimi major supports and a resistance or top ha BBC. So what must say? Inti price eba back be do support a resistance hand we see na. Abra wa marki we ni fi 1 hour time frame and a 4 hour time frame and a daily no. Price ba betache ha bim na me hwehwe se mesele a. That is the time you go to the 5 minutes time frame to trade. I will teach you that very shortly. And I'm making one here. So what must say? So yenko chart no so na me nche wa de bi. Right, so now me ne wo aye drawing star na say me the drawing na show how this support and resistance look like and how to identify valid support and resistance with the 4 rules amabono. So what must say? And the 4 rules ni say 1 eye adwuma mostly on the higher time frame. 2 I was say with me make sure say that level is not old. So what must say? 3 and attach is a touchy and say reject and enya baako mienu miensa bi, which is double tops and I say triple tops and I say triple bottom to create the support and resistance a very strong. And another one I also 4 and it say was say a do when a reject instantly with weak rejections and good candles. I bet you say this level people do not want to keep buying and people empesa mobile selling. So no ba chart no so I using the practical example with the real chart nangazankasa no say na etie hwade ye beka se market e cost do ha na yeden a rejected by fam. So to mark the main resistance no menu beka se eye soro ha and ye main resistance and ameboa now no de me pese me ntwe ni say enye line a me ka ni na ne se memfa line ba ko pembe to week no so enka say this is a major resistance. So what must say? This line means that this is the price you are expecting, but we don't look at the particular price. We want the zone, particular zone now a happy, and this is how we will mark that zone and extend it to the right side of the charts. So let's make let's change the color of this and make it ash. Good. So this is the zone for the resistance. This is the major zone. When we say a cover major area and answer that particular zone in a shaded. So what I say, this all is the resistance area. Yeah, share kwanya price reject it drew on share price it do na and a candle be rejecting a man bullish engulfing candle. So on one sign, a man bullish engulfing candle. After that, then beam see speed with a big candle eba hono. So what I say. So this means that this level was rejected because the selling pressure na ɛwɔ ha no say no wɔ soro paa ɛsen buyers a wɔn buy duru ha no. That is one. Ebetumi aba sɛ ɛbaa say no nke ebetumi ayɛ sɛ it will go back, retest this zone again and come down. So what must say? Now nke ebetumi aba say price bɛsa akɔ so na abɛyɛ biribi sɛ na ama yɛ double tops. But fine, ama yɛ saa, but still this is a major reaction. This is aggressiveness of the price rejecting at the at the resistance. Yɛnhwɛ support na ekriti wɔ ha no. Price ba fema bɛyɛ ne yɛpɛ. So what must say? Any ekriti then ekriti support. Now this support a price to me create no. Yɛnhwɛ the way react here. Ɛno nso yɛmfa line baako pen to hɔ sei. So what must say? Yɛmfa line to hɔ yɛde den yɛde zone and a rectangle ebe identify that particular zone from the body to the wick. Oho nyinaa betumi ayɛ the zone reacting and I say zone na saa nneɛma no nyinaa yɛ den ɛkɔɔ so wɔ hɔ no. So what must say? So looking at this right now, looking at this no, me know ebi hu how our price react if speed a price di do ho. Bearish candles akese nko ebe duru ha no hwɛ. Weak rejection 1. Weak rejection back which was an indecision candle followed by a low volume candle followed by a big candle. Big candle no chase pressure no so. And if you're buying pressure you soon buy. This is the first touch and the second touch, so this will give us 2 rejections. Massive rejection candle. So this also support the theory and I say meaning I can say support zones say very strong. Price reject so strong. So with this, we are looking at this from the 1 hour time frame. See a better 4 hours time frame no so this is how we know so how it looks like on the 4 hour chart. This is how the 4 hour chart looks like. Price the bullish candle do one and my red candle rejection. And now price are reverse back that same zone with this. It is a market for 4 hour. This is how we would have markets. Which is also very, very valid. And this would confirm double tops. So what must say? This will confirm double tops. Now you share a babedu support now share red candle buy followed by a bullish candle. This is a resistance. Support this is a support. This is rather the resistance. So see a share down hanon so you be confirm me with this. Meaning say me no be make a decision to now to whether to buy or to sell. You be change the price do zone ha. We are on the 4 hour time frame. You basically down to the 15 minutes charts or 5 minutes chart to look for entry. So using this, make sure you will sell it when price get to these zones, and then we will find a better levels to trade it. So what must say? You better find the better levels to trade this particular thing. So how do we do that? Let's just wait and then go to the 1 hour time frame. So 1 hour time frame na edi juma. So what I say? In your 1 hour time frame, na see a bit trade here, meaning we are looking for sales whenever price touches these zones. In the time frame we can scale down to the 5 minutes time frame the moment price reaches that zone. The moment price hits this particular zone, we will scale down to the 5 minutes chart, and then on a 5 minutes chart, maybe any of the chart patterns. You bet double tops, you bet engulfing candles, anything that we can find on the 5 minutes time frame. You bet you should trade when price reaches this particular zone. So you ensure how price will get to that zone, and then let's apply the logic to see if we would trade it. All right. So let's just forward the candles one after the other. So antimi hit support resistance no na approach support na tap into this zone and also be my buying opportunity. So that buying opportunity, we will wait and price tap here. We will wait for reaction, and the reaction when we see it on the 1 hour time frame, you better entry. So entry no now be 5 minutes to look for that entry. So let's see how it happens. Okay, so now price is trying to break this. Okay, it is in again. So you see how fast price was able to break, and then how fast prices have been able to reject this area. This is where you and I can do what? We can scale down to whether the 15 minutes chart and then see say you bring a valid confirmation to trade. So you and I can say that, okay, from what we see, we can say, okay, we will use this as what? As evening, morning star, our stop loss below this area, and then we will move our take profit to this level. So what must say? Into the year say yeah buy because your whole reaction. This is a good reaction, and then we want to buy from here. So then when we are buying from there, we will just wait for us to hit our TP. So let's go back to the 1 hour time frame to see Senka trade will be successful. So what must say? All right. Because of say this area was strong on it, someone will say this is liquidity grab. Liquidity grab ne say market am support waha. So what must say? And then in for price do hanum say people are buying. And because of say people are buying, almost stop loss be na beba below this support. So there's a theory that people believe say market will take liquidity. That means a bit taking for stop losses. If we are now back down. If that is true, fine. But I base pure with what I see here, nothing theory or whatever it is. But because of say a happening, everyone can put any theory that will let them feel comfortable to trade it. It doesn't mean say you're true. It doesn't mean say you're true, but it is something that happens on the chart most often. So you can still be profitable when trading it. Think you buy free her, we will be able to do or take our profit. Think market hit you in take your profit. But now, price is now in our what? Our resistance zone after see a close see a profit. So say obi besa hwehwe selling opportunity. This is the time to look for that selling opportunity because anywhere in this zone, price can react and then sellers will take over the market again. So we've been able to buy from this support around here and then we've closed our profit somewhere here. All right. We want to sell from the resistance again. So what must say? We want to sell from the resistance again and price is tapping into our zone. We want to see quick reaction. So what must say? We want to see very quick reaction. We can see maybe we find what do we call it? Engulfing candle, morning, evening star. Your friends say buy na your file honey you see morning star. So now we can look for evening star. We can look for your friend is saying bearish engulfing candle. You bet much share double tops. Any pattern that confirms sellers' presence on the market. Now any pattern na you be who is a say sellers about market. No so you be use that pattern to sell. All right. So now we can either go to the 5 minutes chart right now or start seeing a sign of rejection, which is the aggressive reaction or weak rejection at this zone. So let's see if we can see any of that. Okay, now we see a reaction. This is bearish engulfing candle, all right? So this is a bearish engulfing candle. So at this moment, you and I can go to the 5 minute or 15 minutes to see reaction, early sign for entry. All right, you bit call lower time frame. When we find the reaction we are looking for, we can start selling. So this is the 15 minute time frame. This is the 15 minutes time frame, and 15 minute time frame. This is what we are seeing right now. Okay, we are seeing two candles continuing the same direction, though we do not have any. I don't see confirmation. Kaya bar lower time frame one time there. We could consider this candle as what? As bearish engulfing candle. So let's go to the 5 minutes time frame. See the reaction be a bit depending on it. And then we can start selling. All right, we can start selling from there. All right, so now on the 5 minutes time frame, we have what? We have something we call double tops. So double tops here pattern it is a M. It looks like M. So see, this is M. All right, this looks like M. So when it is looking like M, it means it is valid for one person or anyone to start selling or see a selling opportunity right from that zone. And that is going to be based on your strategy rules or what you are allowed to do with your buy or your sell position. How you trade it, it is going to depend on how you are looking at the chart. All right, nothing is wrong when you are entering the market. Say netie and you for me to start selling, from Hanum saying will not be favorable. I didn't hear. So me started me sell or has here. Me stop loss bit me I can me stop loss around 26. Okay, say 26 a decent. So what must say? Meet me it take more profit before price even reaches here. So fine to trade it like this. And yes, sounds what Obin Subeka say for me to confirm these double tops no, I'll wait for a retest to the neckline. You cast a neckline you cast a BB a retest to the neckline enu nie. Yɛmfa sɛ ɛm no duro sei a biribi a ɛyɛ ne kɔn no ɛne yɛfrɛ hɔ neckline, middle no ɛna ɛyɛ neckline. Nti to confirm this no, price is usually likely coming up here, retest this zone, and then it will drop again. You bet me use that theory need to look for selling opportunity because of this. And now see a pie best start here sell it. So anyone is not bad. Send them a can first no. So strategy ma or say use particular entry style. Now we use that entry style no. So whether we want to buy like this or not, it will still be a good sell because from the 1 hour time frame, you are confirming BB and then we can start selling right here. See, I'm selling right here, so a bit more try my price and retest it. So let's start selling until we start selling, and then let's see where price is going. Okay, until Senkaya and sell instant. This would have been another opportunity for us to sell to confirm. So what must think a price tapping into this zone. And one and best start selling near the stop loss about 20 pips. Think no bema a smaller stop loss kakra sin say you sell it free as no. So what must say nini na wrong. So what must say there's nothing wrong with that. And then we can go back to our 1 hour time frame and then look for the market. Let's see the market to start selling again back to the support. So what must say back to the support. But advice back kwa me de bema on say unya opportunity say na u trade your friend say unya opportunity to sell. Na say support no from her to her nim say no and a range a u believe say market ni betimi akwa I wouldn't advise say ube too greedy to go for all this range. This is going to give us around 94 pips. In Tinkame advice say go for just 70 pips of the range. That will help you to hit your target very quick and then get out of the market. So what must say? In Tien okay, by now kaya pon. So what must say? By now market now then I hit it, take profit, and then you will call it a day, and then you can now look for any other opportunity if price decides to tap into this support again. So support and resistance, this is how it is, and you can apply this. So apply it. What must say? You can apply it. And say when you're new to forex winning and then you really want to learn my strategy, you can DM me and start your trading journey. Say new crowns, so I have a free beginners class which you can start watching from Telegram. It is for free for everyone. Thank you for watching me. That's it. Say me. I was new to forex. I'll get me a link near that bio, and then you start watching from the beginners tutorial for free. But that's it.